First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibler. As always, we appreciate you joining us, whether you're watching us live here from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom or watching afterward on YouTube, KPTV.com, or the Fox 12 Oregon app, or however you find these segments. Thanks for doing so. Today, we are talking to actor Cobie Smulders for this segment. So I actually spoke to Cobie earlier this morning as part of a media tour. And Cobie, you may recognize from How I Met Your Mother, from the Marvel series Secret Invasion, from a number of different things, and playing Ann Coulter in a series as well. I mean, a lot of shows. And she is now on this new series called Accused, which is an anthology series, there we go, that is airing on Fox, which means that each week they have a new cast of characters. It all revolves around some kind of a crime, somebody accused of something, and that is the episode that she is starring on, where her character is accused. So I was able to speak to her for just a little bit. She was also on a series called Stumptown, which took place in Portland. It wasn't all filmed here. It was filmed here just a little bit, I believe the pilot episode or somewhere around there, but nonetheless it was set in Portland for a couple of seasons, and we start off just kind of referencing that about her time here in Portland with that series. So let's start it off here. Cobie Smulders on Fox 12 Now.
How's one of my favorite cities?
It's doing good. Yeah, I was
Good.
thinking about that today, having you on, talking about Portland. Do you miss Portland?
I do. I miss the whole Pacific Northwest. Is Portland included in that? Portland's in the Pacific Northwest.
Portland counts. Yeah, we're part of it. I would say Oregon, Washington, maybe some of that. Yeah.
I love Portland. I shot the pilot of Stumptown that I did a couple years ago in Portland, and just the food and the people. I love this city.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we'll have to find a reason to have you come back up here. But
Definitely.
But talking about Accused, I want to talk about this. So, mentioning some of those roles like that you had, Stumptown, obviously, How I Met Your Mother. Roles, big, huge roles where you play the same character, continuously. Coming in here for Accused, this is a little bit different, I feel like. So what's it like going into a role like this?
It's wonderful. As you're saying, this is an anthology series. So every week they have an entirely new cast. The only thing that remains the same is the crew from week to week. And it's just a wonderful playground. I mean, we get to come in and tell a really human story. Every week someone is accused, shocker, of a crime. And you get to see like those real life events play out. And because it's this anthology series, you really get to focus in on the characters of the week, the story you're trying to tell, and it wraps it all up nicely in a beautiful little package.
Nice. And so for you as an actor, is that fun to be able to go in there and just like, this is a one and done kind of thing?
It really is. I mean, it felt like it was like shooting a movie, from top to tails. It was, the one of the hardest working crews in Toronto, and it's really wonderful, because you get to play out an entire arc. Sometimes when you sign on to do a series, you're signing on for like a portion of that arc, and you hope, you pray that you can see it through multiple seasons, but that's never your decision. So it's wonderful to jump into an episode of something that's so well written, so well directed by Miley Malloy, who is our director. And really see it all the way through.
Yeah, and people are going to be able to check out this episode here. Something else I want to ask, because I know we only have a couple of minutes, but your role as Ann Coulter, you were so great in that. Portraying somebody,
thanks.
As a real life person. I was curious if you ever had, if there's anybody in your mind where you're like, if this role ever came up where I could portray this real life person on screen, anybody through history, is there somebody that you have in mind for that?
I mean, I find these women who are sort of at the beginning of who are pioneers in their industry as females. So what's coming to mind right now is Amelia Earhart. That would be amazing. I find it just really interesting depicting a woman in that time. Being kind of one of the only ones in an all boys game. Those are always interesting characters.
Truly a pioneer. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know that we only have a couple minutes, so I'll go ahead and just say this, for everybody out there who's going to watch this episode, what would you like them to take away from this?
I think it's about perspectives. I think what the show does so well is, when a crime is in the courts, there's obviously multiple sides to every story. And in our episode, we sort of tell different perspectives, and it's a slow unraveling. And I hope that people are entertained, because that's what we always hope for, and two, that it makes people think, and it makes people feel something. That's always our goal whenever putting content into the world.
Awesome. Well, Cobie, good to talk to you. And
thank you for
hopefully
chatting
there'll
with
be a
me.
show that is going to be filmed here in Portland soon, so we can have you back up here.
Definitely. Have a great day.
You
Thanks
too.
for your time.
Thanks. All right, there we go, Cobie Smulders. It's a quick interview, but sometimes, that's what you get, what we're able to have, so we do appreciate Cobie's time and for talking about that. So Accused airs on Fox. You can check your listings to find out when. And thank you, everybody, for joining. This is Fox 12 Now. We live stream out of this newsroom every day. Sometimes we go out into the field. Sometimes we have interviews like that with Cobie. Lots of things to check out. That is all on the YouTube channel, KPTV.com, and the Fox 12 Oregon apps. And don't forget, if there is breaking news between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., pretty much every weekday, this is where to go. This is where I'll be, and we will bring that news to you live here out of the newsroom, whatever that may be. So make sure that you come to us. If you do find out about something, we'll put out a push alert as well. But that's it for right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Nibler. This is Fox 12 Now.